Good morning from Brazil, beautiful people. Today I'm going to present you my first orchid. And differently from most of you, my first orchid was a Phalaenopsis noidea. I bought her because of her flowers, and I had such a wonderful surprise when I brought her home, and one day she started to smell and to give me such a nice floral fragrance. And right now she's my only Phalaenopsis. I had others. I bought, they were impulsive acquisitions, so I donated most of them. Some of them died, and she's the only one I've got, and I really intend to keep her. So she's another survivor. She has survived some abuses of me and some lack of information, and the first one was that when I received her, she came potted on coconut fiber that was already degrading, and I let her sit in that media for almost 2 months, and when I unpotted her, she had lost a good amount of roots. And how about the other roots? Well, I spared the green ones and I cut it off the yellowy ones because I thought they too had a problem, because I've read that Phalaenopsis orchid have gray or green roots. So what should I do with the yellowy one? Cut them off, right? And after I set her back, I potted her on bark, and then she started to recover and get more beautiful. And I think at some point her root system and her growth was such that she started to demand water every freaking day. And to get really limpy really fast, and to lose some leaves, and I thought that was really weird. When she got limpy, her leaves immediately started to turn yellow and then to fall, and I couldn't see any sign of infections, and I was wondering if I was not giving it enough fertilizers, or if it was lack of water. So I started to fertilize her twice a week on the recommended dosage by the manufacturer. I had some root burns, as you can see. I guess you have already noticed that she has some root burns, but that's another topic. I'll make another video about it. But the weirdest thing is that I saw many dehydrated Phalaenopsis just getting limpy, and this one loves to dump her leaves. I don't know. And after some time, I suspended the use of fertilizer, and I potted her on this much bigger pot because I really had the suspicion that she was actually demanding more water, and that's the reason why she was getting limpy so easily and dumping her leaves. If I skipped 1 day of watering, she already felt dehydrated. She showed signs of dehydration. She had a leaf right here, and I guess 3 weeks ago I forgot to keep her moist, since she's been recently repotted. I guess it's been a month, and she made very clear that she did not like it. This week, this beautiful leaf right here just fell off. So I think we're coming to some understandings. I live for some time. I'm leaving this this plastic tray to hold some water when I water her, and some water gets, how can I say, gets trapped here. And for now I think it's cool because it keeps the media moisture, and it helps me prevent some dehydration, since she's growing back some roots and she's establishing on this new media. So I have very large chunks of bark in there to keep things aerated, but I also put quite a significant amount of sphagnum, not too much, but I let some amount of sphagnum in the substrate to hold it a bit more moisture, and to see if this problem of dehydration stops. The climate here, as you already know, is very hot, and there's a lot of air circulation, and I think she really transpirates, and we're coming to some agreement. I have her since January of last year, so we're coming to the mark of 2 years, but she has never bloomed for me, and I'm really not in such a hurry. I'm wondering about the temperature thing to trigger her flowering, but also I don't think she came to a really healthy and well-established state to where I can start thinking about what would I do to make her flower, or if she's a summer bloomer that will flower by herself, and I don't know. So I'm stopping right now. We'll leave it that way because I'm afraid the video is going to be too long. So bye bye and have a nice day.